just amazing, right? Because I do think it's such an execution-based pick. If you can't hit these never moves, you don't do anything, right? And he
I used to watch it where it's like, yeah, you hit 50% of them, and that is an amazing Swain performance. But Showmaker hit every single one in a team fight. Like how? What?
It was what, 3 to 4 in a row, including one that was a 3-man in that mid lane fight. It was
as you were saying, he's already hit way too many, and then you're like, oh, I guess he's just gonna hit 3 people at once. Yeah, exactly right. Oh my god. Just ridiculous. I just don't know how you do that when you're down 0-2. I just think that like Showmaker's mental so far this series absolutely amazing.
It's the entire team, and we have seen this, and you and me have known, and we were very worried after game number 2 because that feels to me like the type of game that just breaks all the momentum that you build up in the series, and no one's like, ah, who cares? Blue side, Ben, you know what I mean? Pick a few things, no problem.
I mean, they played incredible. I will say though, you know, I don't expect them to get the same Lulu Aphelios versus the Lucian Nami matchup. I didn't think that GenG would have walked into that. Maybe they wouldn't have if they weren't already up 2-0. You know, they were feeling incredibly confident about how well they were playing. But to me, you know, you're giving over ultimate comfort in a very good matchup for a bot lane that had not had the impact on the series that they really wanted to have. You know, so I'm going to be interested to see if they ever let them get their hands on it again.
Exactly right. Also blue side now for GenG. But Damwon here answered back and kept their semi-finals dreams alive. While they ready up for game 4, we're breaking it down. The State Farm Analyst test. Take a look.
What's going on, everybody? Game 3 was pretty sick. And you might get the 3-1 that you predicted, David. But as we were talking about it a little bit earlier, that draft kind of went exactly as you said.
This is exactly what you needed to do. Damwon has been winning early games consistently this entire series. The difference, they give over to Lucian Nami, so you don't have to worry about it in your own hands. You have picks that scale that if you get ahead early, like they've been consistently doing, it can just snowball out of hand.
Yeah.
And it is very clear, Showmaker is on his game. That 3-man pool with Swain, are you kidding me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Incredible. He's playing out of his mind right now. Will that continue on to game 4 as GenG walks back over to blue side? Likely doesn't pick the Lucian Nami ever again. I think, realistically, I think Lucian Nami just fades away. Nobody bans it, nobody picks it for the rest of the series. From there, I don't know.
But we're likely not going to see Yumi make an appearance throughout.
No, Yumi is gone.
Yumi's gone.
Yumi is gone.
Exactly. Yumi's gone. Lucian Nami phased out. And now it looks like DK kind of has solidified what they want to accomplish, like establish early game leads and then just snowball from there. As they said, just like get rid of that from GenG side and then just like learn the kind of need to do it.
Absolutely. Damwon just has to keep true to the formula that they've had the last 2 games with picks that work better for them, and all is well.
Yeah.
Like if you're not going to get this exact same draft in game 4. There's no way. But you give yourself a scaling bot lane because even with Lucian Nami last game now with Aphelios Lulu, they are ahead in lane. So at this point, you can assume that it doesn't matter what you pick, so long as it's an even matchup or something that you have utility to use, you're fine. From there, once again, keep Showmaker on a playmaker.
So you don't think that we're going to see like similar bans where you don't think we're going to see the Silas ban, the Vibe ban, so to be able to like protect themselves and protect your characters, because we want to pick like hyper-scaling bots, we want to pick like people that are going to keep Showmaker, or like that are a threat to Showmaker, that are going to
We'll see, because this is going to be more similar to game 1, because now that GenG is back on the blue side, it does change up how you want to approach it, the picks and bans are well. With first pick available to them, you can leave more of these power picks open. For example, they banned Camille on red side this time. You don't have to do so if you're first pick. You can potentially pull that away, so you have a little bit more flexibility. We'll see what happens, but current level of play, Showmaker is playing better than Chovy overall in lane and in some of these team fights. Oh, where's his pull? Okay, no, that's still early. Okay, this is the pull here. So he hits 3 straight Swain pullbacks. Hits it on the poppy here to secure the kill. Or sorry, the Alpine skill. And then the 3-man pull after going past the towers. Hits poppy again. 2 for 2. And then That is disgusting. That, to be fair, that is also a massive error on GenG for grouping up, but they did have the Sejuani coming up on top lane to pinch it. So, overall, this is just a good game. More, honestly, a repeat of what we saw in Game 2, just with a better draft. Because Game 2 was very much winnable for Damwon. We could be in the same scenario now, where Damwon's up 2-1.
I mean, it was kind of just like they did it much faster, right? Like the things that they tried to get done, the things that they were helping them for Game 2, they finally kind of done a little bit early this time. Because you were saying this game is over by like 10 minutes.
Yeah, because you're ahead with chance that scale better.
Yeah.
There's no pressure on you to, not only just have your foot down, but fully throttle it. You can take your time now.
Yeah.
Now they didn't, they kept going, but ultimately they have that flexibility now, whereas before you have to constantly be making plays to get it to work, so that a 5-game goal lead turns into the Nexus and the game's over. Whereas this time you have all the time in the world, and you didn't even let it get there.
So then by comparison, like the way that he locked in this win and kind of like established that lead early on, in the same way that like Chong had a rise and it was just kind of like blew that lead early on. It didn't matter, but the intent was the same.
The thing though is like Azir is a scaling pick. Like that's not a problem, but it's the Poppy, the Lucian, the Nami, which just didn't give them any options. Once they're behind early, they're done. Poppy's not going to be able to make plays, not going to be able to win, you're not going to do what you need to do. Being completely honest, if I had the chance to change my pick, which I'm not going to, you're potentially looking at a Game 5 and a Damwon play, because if you're GenG, the two things that won you games, first and foremost, the unit, no longer going to be it. The second was bot lane cryo that allowed you to win, that allowed you to push through. Mainly through the unit, but overall, solid play in lanes. This is 2 games now where mid lane has been about even, but bot lane has gone to Damwon, and you picked out your signature pick, the Lucian Nami, and could not win on it. That's the mental edge. That's the flip. The same thing that we just said with Damwon here, swallowing your pride, banning out the uni, do what you need to do to win the game. I want to see a scaling draft from GenG that allows Chovy to maximize his lanes, as he always does, and get yourself to that 25-30 minute mark without being down 6K goal? 8K goal?
The analysts are suspecting that like we're not going to see the affiliates Louis combo come out. Okay, what do you think bot lane is going to look like? What do you think that drops are going to kind of shape out to be for at least per game?
Since GenG is on blue side, I would actually first pick Affiliates.
Do you first pick Affiliates for GenG?
I would personally first pick Affiliates. Because I don't, like I said, I don't think Lucian Nami goes through. Yumi's going to be banned. Affiliates is that you cryo pick from them. And you put all the onus on Damwon to say, okay, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Are they going to do it?
Who knows? I mean, but like if they lock that in and they start to build around it, what kind of team could they build around Affiliates and like what kind of response could you see?
Simple. Feel free to carry calm.
Yeah.
Tanks. You have a mid lane damage dealer that can help offset the fellow, so it's not purely reliant on it. You have a top lane tank, jungle playmaker that is not Poppy, that has a little bit more utility, especially going into the late game.
Yeah.
But then fellows, that's the combo. Somebody's gonna get it. I highly doubt anybody's gonna get it.
Well, see, they very well could, because that's part of the mindset too. Is like, oh, the Affiliates work extremely well. I think now we're gonna just try to like, focus on the carry comp, and we want to either seize that first for ourselves, or just shut down the possibility of having to deal with that matchup of the war. Yeah. Who knows? I guess. What do you think? Any last thoughts before we go into game board?
I think GenG need to close it out here, or Damwon is winning the series. Whoever wins this game wins the series, in my opinion.
And which is like, again, you gather the data and then like you kind of roll with it, which is very of you. But it's also like the opposite of what your initial prediction was.
If you see the water going out on the ocean, you need to prep for what's to come. And the tide is falling down. So I'm just saying, if Damwon continues what they did in this game, what they mostly did in game 2, we're looking at a 5-game series and Damwon has the edge.
We might. I think so. I guess we will find out. According to
Do you want to read the trivia questions?
you know what? That's a great idea. I guess we did side switch. So, all right, we're gonna hit our last set of trivia questions, and then we still have some prizes to give away. So let's pick up where you left off.
It was the bars question.
Which was the bars question, and now you are going to be able to pick the answer. So, question number 1 for this bout of trivia: what champion is married to Ash?
Right there, black jacket, white. Yep.
Vegas Tryndamere. Yes. Come on now for the prize. What's up? I feel like that's it.
It does not strike me as a couple that would be married. She's very bold. Like she's got a little bit of an edge to her, but like he's like.
Yeah, but that's why it works, right? Because he's so like don't call it angry, but she's so. You could say she's maybe jilted.
More reserved.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. It works. The dynamic works, right?
They're two very independent people.
Yeah. And that's the beauty of the world. All right. Question number 2. What pro player founded CLG in 2010?
Right there. Bingo.
Hotshot GG was the answer. Come on down, man.
I've got a follow-up question that's not on the list.
Sure. Okay. You want to do it for another one?
Yeah, just for like a short one.
Let's go.
So CLG's current top laner is a guy named Douglas. Big Goats. Very good H-Ross player, very good Yone player. What former LCS team did he play for prior to CLG? Bingo. Green wall, baby.
No. Bonus question. I like it. I like the appearance of bonus questions. You wrote your own great trivia.
Is that?
You wrote your own great trivia.
I just know a lot about the LCS.
That's true. You are a very studious LCS.
We don't talk about TSM in this place. You want the trivia question? Who was the jungle when they did the 10-man sleep? He's no longer on TSM.
All right. Here we go. Question number 3. Yeah, these questions are so easy. I don't know, man. I'm looking at this one like, do I even want to?
Yeah.
What? You have your hand up like pre-ordering the prize. What are you doing? No.
This isn't Call of Duty. This is
No.
There's no beta to be happy.
Okay. All right. What time does Baron spawn? Oh my God.
Red shirt, jacket, red jacket, right there. What's that? Bingo.
20 minutes. 20 minutes. I wonder if it was going to be like a surprise question. Oh no, during this patch when they changed the time. All right. That's our last question. Do you have one more question off the top of your head?
Trying to think of a good one. Okay. I think I got one.
Cool.
Name the 2 LCS teams that won this year. Bingo.
Wow, nice. Nice. What was it?
Evil Geniuses won Spring Finals, and then Cloud9 won Summer.
Wow. Nice. He follows it. That's great.
I cannot hear you from way back. We're not going to talk about it.
We don't want to talk. Hey, that's
You really think I want to talk about
the
it? We got
wins.
slapped twice in a row. Really? Come on.
Let's talk about the dubs we got. Okay, it doesn't matter how we lost. Okay.
It does matter.
I know.
Getting 3-0 slaps in 3 out of 4 finals that you've been in is embarrassing as shit. You could, my ego cannot take any more of that. That's why
Your
we're
ego
blowing up
can't-
the roster in the first place.
It can't take that much, especially when you get on TikTok saying otherwise first. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I know. I can only sit there and hit a jab so many times at the dance of the scene.
The next one, like the next prediction video, you're just like lost until they don't even focus on the prediction.
Is that?
All right, we're gonna get into game 4 of the series, and we'll come back to you guys.
We have one more set of Worlds tickets to give away after this game. Win or lose, somebody's going to Worlds tomorrow.
Once again, I didn't need that.
think that with
They're gonna try it.
the usual stuff, like the Graves are all going to bend away.
Yeah.
19 wants to get those offers.